Welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about credit scores or FICO scores. You know, like it or not, it's the system. It's how companies determine your credit worthiness and how risky you are. So I wanted to talk today about the 5 pieces of information that they use to determine that score. So FICO is short for Fair Isaac and Company, which is a company that determined the software used by the 3 different agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Now, all 3 of those scores are going to be different. Inevitably they are going to be different. Now, how is that going to be if they use the same software? Well, that's because the information that you have reported to them is not always the same. Sometimes a credit line is reported to 1 or 2 of the agencies and not all 3, so you're going to have a variation of scores. So what do they mean when they say credit score? Well, credit score is a blend of all 3 of those scores, and we have an average that they take to be able to determine what your credit score looks like. So, with that being said, what are the 5 pieces of information that they use to determine that? Well, the first is going to be your payment history. Payment history is going to be any bankruptcies, lawsuits, any liens, delinquencies. This is the good, the bad, the ugly, everything about your payment history, how long you've paid on time, how long you've not paid on time, but it's going to be able to track all of that. The second is amounts owed. This is a critical piece because it balances how extended you are. So if you have 10 grand in credit, but you're only using 2,500, they like that. So the lower your risk with regard to extension of your credit, how extended you are, you're going to have a good score, contribution. The next is length of credit history, very basic, how long you have been borrowing. And then, of course, new credit lines is the next one. So how recently you've gone out and acquired new credit lines. Let's say you went on a shopping spree and you went to Target, Macy's, and you got 2 new credits cards at each location. That they're going to be able to track that. And the last is the type of credit used. So they're going to have a blend of, whether you have revolving, or secured, unsecured, student loans, mortgages, car payments, credit cards. It's going to be a blend of several different types of credit inside the whole scope of what you're borrowed on or borrowing for. There's a lot of questions that people have regarding, if I get a credit card or if I get a mortgage application pulled, am I going to have the same effect on my credit? Well, that's a great question. Another one I get all the time is, well, what if I pull my credit several times with several different mortgage folks? Is that going to adversely affect my score? That's a great question. I get that one all the time. These are all questions I would love to answer for you. If you're thinking about buying or moving up, let me know. Reach out to me. You can give me a call or contact me at the information below, and I'd be happy to chat with you about all your credit score information with regard to how it will affect you if you're looking to buy. Anyway, with that, I will catch you next time. Keep calm, I'm your realtor. Talk to you soon.